channel, and if you're new here, welcome. If you are not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. In today's video, it's just a really quick chit chat, get ready with me doing this look with the Morphe 35M palette. If you want to see how to get this quick and easy casual look that you can wear anywhere, then stick around. Okay, so let's just prime the eyes like super duper quick. I love using this ABH primer. Well, it's really more of a concealer, but I find that when I use this, that anything I put on my eyes stays and lasts so long, and I just refuse at this point to change it. Like, if it works, I'm gonna use it. So now that our eyes are primed, as always guys, just to make sure that this isn't like super long, my foundation and all that is already done. I did use the Makeup Revolution foundation, which I have been kind of like on the fence with, because there are days that it looks really nice, and then there are days that for some reason that it just oxidizes way too much. So for today's look, we are going to use the 35M palette from Morphe, and this is the Boss Moods palette. Now, it does have this little piece that I always say in all my videos, I hate the plastic, but I have to keep it because it has all the shade names on it. But if you guys have not seen what she looks like, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. I don't know what we're going to play around with today. As you can see, I've been loving it and been using this palette so much. I think maybe we'll go with the brown section today instead of like the greens and the purples. Let's just do like maybe an everyday look. I don't know. We're gonna just see. We're gonna see where it takes us and what happens here. But before I do anything, I do want to take some of this top shade right here just to set that in place. And I like to tuck this color all the way up here into my brow bone, because it's going to act as our brow bone highlight. Because if you could see, it is a little sparkly, it is a little shiny. So before I forget, we'll just put a layer or two of this there, and then just pat it, whatever's left, onto the lid just to set that in place. I have been loving this palette so much. Like with any company that you get palettes from, everything is always usually like hit or miss. You're either gonna love it or you're not gonna love it, and that has been the case with me for Morphe, where like I'll get a palette and it's been like really like I wanted to love it, but I just can't love it. This palette I have been loving so much. So I think next we're gonna take this color right here, this pretty brown. Maybe we'll do just a little bit of color. I'm gonna tuck that right in here into this little nook. This is such a pretty color. And if I keep looking down and looking away, like I say all the time, I'm just checking my mirror, because I can't see what's going on up there from here. This is a very nice, it's a brown, but it is a very nice brown. It does have a lot of pigment as soon as you put it on. That's what I love about this palette. Not only that it has such an array of colors, but because the pigment is just there. Like a little bit of these shades go like a really long way. And I'm going to do this eye too, the same thing, just tuck it in, just bring it almost to the brow bone so that those two colors meet together. Maybe we'll do color. I don't know. Maybe we'll put just a little bit of color in. I'm feeling more of a neutral today. And usually, given the chance, if I could play with color, I would definitely play with it, but I don't know. Feeling kind of neutral. Let's build this up just a little bit more. So have any of you guys picked up this palette? If you have, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this palette because I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, it's been like one of my favorites and I've been using it so much and I'm like, ugh. You know when you just have way too much makeup and you just keep using the same one over and over and over again? You gotta give the other palettes like a chance. You really, really do. And I just want to blend this just so we have no kooky lines going on. This is such a beautiful palette. I think next, maybe I'll take a little bit of this orange. Let's just see how this goes. I don't know what we're doing here. I really don't. I honestly don't. Just tuck it like right under that brown. Let's see what happens. Actually, it looks really nice. It intensifies that brown just a little bit with just a little bit of pop of color. Try to hold my hair out of the way. I don't want to put too much, but you see, so pretty. And again, just tucking it right underneath the brown. So what makeup have you guys been liking lately? Like, what is your ride or die palette right now that you cannot put down, that you cannot like live without right now? Comment down below and tell me what is your favorite palette at the moment that you could not imagine your life without. I have to say, as much as I love this palette, and a lot of people would be very, very shocked, my one favorite ride or die palette that even though I've been grabbing for this palette all the time, the one palette where like if I'm not sure what I want to do when I have to go somewhere and I need to, you know, figure out a look, the one palette that I always grab for is the Modern Renaissance palette. I absolutely love that palette. I have hit pan in almost every shade in that palette, and I also have a backup of it. That is how much I love that palette. It is one of my favorites. I could not imagine living without that palette in my life. So I'm just going to blend these two colors. Just blend it in a little bit. Really like the way that looks together. Those look really, really pretty. I don't think I want to go like really drastic, really crazy with the look too much. So I think I'm going to take this brown right here, just a little bit, and I just want to tuck that right here into the corner. Look at how pigmented that is already. And I'm going to just tuck it in, and I'm kind of like patting and dragging it. I don't want it to be too intense. I just want it to be like a very casual look. I keep saying casual, but you know what? Like once the brushes take over, then I don't know what happens after that. Like there, you know, you ever sit there and you're doing your makeup and you're like, oh, I'm just going to do like a really quick light look, and the next thing you know, you're full out smoky and you're like, what just happened here? That's happened to me so many times to where I was just like, oh, I'm just going to do something really quick, really simple, and all of a sudden I've wound up with like full glam, smoky eyes, and sitting there going, that's not simple. I don't know what happened, but once your brushes start taking over, that's it. So I'm just tucking it here into the corner and tapping and dragging it. Even though we're going to blend it out, I'm just trying to like lay it down to where I want it. And these colors in this palette, they blend out like a dream. Just like a dream. And I know it looks crazy right now, but we're going to blend it all out. What do you think? Should we do a pop of color? This is a little bit of pop of color. There's so many colors in that palette, we could probably do a pop of color. I'm going to blend this out and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so now that that is somewhat blended, I didn't want to over-blend. Look, I have full out. I didn't want to over-blend because I'm going to go back in with that color again. So now I think on my finger, even though I said we're going to do color, I think we're going to take this shimmery brown shade right here. It's so pretty. And I am going to pop that right here onto my lid. I don't know, when I'm using the shimmer shades for my lid, I feel like just that the fingers put it on better. And look at that color. See, we're going very natural today. We're not going crazy. But I do feel like when I use my finger to apply the shadows that are shimmery, that they do just go on smoother. I don't know why. That's just me. That's just my preference. You can use any brush that you like, but I like to just pack it on with my finger. This is a very, very pretty color. Are you guys excited for any new palette launches? I know there is a couple that I am super interested in. I know that ColourPop has one coming out with, I think, Bret Rock. They did a collab together. I am very interested in that. I'm just blending these colors together here, guys. I'm also really interested. Who am I lying? I know I'm going to buy it. The Alien palette from Jeffree Star. I know that as soon as that pre-order or that launch happens, I am going to be all over that. I have all of his palettes. I know a lot of people are you either like them or you don't like them. For me, it's more about how the makeup performs and if it's good. And let me tell you something. I have not been disappointed yet. Any product that I've gotten from Jeffree Star, I absolutely love. Pigmentation-wise, easy to use, it lasts. So, I mean, if the product is good, I'm just going to continue to buy it. Plus, I'm a collector. Obviously, I have all this makeup laying all over the place. And I have all of his other palettes, so that palette needs to be here with the rest of its family. Absolutely. So tell me, comment down below what you guys are most excited for. And I will be right back. I am going to toss on my L'Oreal Infallible on my waterline and my tight line and throw on some Fenty liner on the top. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I finished my liner, I kind of like the way this looks right now. This is a very simple, casual look. You can wear this look, just these couple of colors that I have on my eyes. You can wear this look to work, to school, to run errands. It's nothing drastic. It's very light. It's very casual. But let's just, you know, entertainment purposes, let's put some color on the bottom lashes. So I'm going to take this dark shade right here and just a little bit, tuck it right underneath the lash line, right underneath where we put our eyeliner. See how it just changes the look? Like this, I feel like is more casual, and then I feel like we just are going a little bit much. So if you want to wear this look to work and you think that this is just too much, I would leave the bottom out and just do this. Throw on some mascara and go. Either way is nice. You can go from casual to not casual. These colors, I'm telling you guys, so far every color that I've used from this palette, and I'm just like tucking and tapping this underneath here, it blends like a dream. Like there's almost no effort to these palettes. Oh my gosh, speaking is hard today. There's like almost no effort into blending these shades out. It's just amazing. I need to get more sleep. I don't sleep enough. I'm noticing that I'm getting like bags. Ugh. I need sleep. I always have a hard time sleeping. I think we're just going to stop right there. We're going to just stop. We're not going to add any more color. I think that this is more than enough. I am going to do my lashes really quick. And what is this? This is the Lash Domination by Bare Minerals. And I'll be back. Okay, so I did my mascara and I put on my lipstick. I used, which one is this? I used Lumiere 2. This is one of my favorite lipsticks from ColourPop. What is your favorite lipstick from ColourPop? Do you have like one you cannot live without? One that I cannot live without, but sadly soon I'm going to have to live without, is Ribbon. Ribbon is one of my favorite, I need this in my life, colors from ColourPop, but it was limited edition. I have a backup, but it's gonna run out sooner or later, so. Okay guys, so that was my quick get ready with me doing a simple kind of like fall look that you can wear casually to work, to school, anywhere that you have to go, simple and casual, using the Morphe 35M Boss Moods palette. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click that little tiny bell so that it will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Until next time, bye guys.